Good morning, and welcome to Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to start your day with all the news, reviews, and things you never knew you needed to know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the banana mystery is getting deeper. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you what's coming up in today's show. We've got developments, of course, in the banana Beeston mystery. We've got two developments for you, which is quite interesting. We also have sorry, I'm clicking away furiously in the background here. Do excuse me. We also have a new banana in town. Oh my goodness me! You'll want to hold on to this. Plus an interview coming up. Oh my goodness! Breaking news. And if we have time today, if we can get through that without taking the time I have today, we've also got a thing called Looksmaxxing, and the correct way to hit yourself in the face with a hammer. There is one, believe it or not. And of course, the dark side of Barney. Now, we've got that coming up. I'm not running the intro on this one. I'm doing that first because we're also, of course, going out on the delightful tick of the Tokkery. And I just have to quickly do a quick thing just to bring me what's it up over there. Do excuse me. There we are. Right, so here we are. Now, we bring in, of course, without, you can't do a bit on the bananas, of course, without fellow banana hunter, Lord Mustard Yellow. So do please welcome the amazing Lord Mustard. Good day to you, sir. Good day to you. I hope you are well.
Pretty good, man. How's it going?
It is good. Thank you very, very much. Now, Lord Mustard brought my attention to some amazing things that are going on today. Now, or have just happened. We've got breaking stories. And I have to tell you about, we've made contact with one of our people. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness me. I'm so excited about that. So what we're going to do, what we'll do first, we're going to take you through what will be the show today. I'm just going to bring that up over there on the YouTube. Let's bring that up. Delightful. There we are. I think we can all see what we're all doing now, which is good.
It's a good start, at least.
Oh my goodness, but this is hard going. All this, doing this, that, and the other. But there you go. So anyway, we start with this particular article that has popped up over there in the local news in Beeston. Whereas this is Nottinghamshire Live News. Yes, indeed. This is actually a hotbed. If you're ever after other banana news, this place has always got it. So here it is. Here is the thing. Now, we have the statue, which has been in Beeston for a while. There. Now, what's a quick thing though? We've always noticed the hat that's gloves under the hat. I'm assured these are gloves, not bananas under the hat. But
the statue's called the beekeeper, so I'm assuming they've got to be gloves. Sure.
Absolutely. You must wear the correct, BBB thing, don't you? Absolutely. So, yes, here it is. So the beekeeper statue alongside a new addition appearing to be a nod to the Beeston bananas. Now, this is something we've encountered before, isn't it, Lord Mustard?
The honey thing, well, at least the bear. Yes, when you zoom in a little bit into because it's the little bucket that we're talking about here.
Yes, indeed.
Here it is, the statue.
Said bucket. Now, this bucket was left by. Now, a couple of things we can definitely get right about this one is that there's two sets of things going on. We've now got this the Pooh Bear angle going on, and we've also got the bananas being peeled and left angle. So there's sort of multiple things. It's not to say then that these people are the same people. It could be two different people. So we don't have an absolute connection between these bear models that are popping up and there's no definitive link.
There's the very tenuous link that the original silver bear on his little staff podium was left at the Abbey Road corner where the original bananas are normally dropped.
Yes, absolutely.
But that got zero media attention. Nothing happened with that. And you did cover it on this show, but this looks to me very much like the same bear. And I don't know, do you have the little plastic dealing?
I do in fact have said bear right in front of me, because they're obviously it is the same bear. As Lord Mustard had found the origins of said bear. But what's quite interesting actually, if we look at the text behind, there's a few things that guarantee we've got the same person. One of which is actually his S's or hers S's. If you look, then the actual twist of the S is very short and narrow. The majority of the S's are made up of the stroke of the top and bottom, which is identical to the S you see here at the end of bananas and the poos there. So it's the handwriting is very much the same. So I think we can guarantee these are in fact the same things or made by the same person. If we come out again a little bit more, there's the whole thing in its entirety. A little fish. I'm presuming this is a fish bowl.
It looks like it. It also looks like it's got a hell of a lot of condensation in there.
Yes.
Like that's a sweaty bowl, however you put it.
I know people suffering from sweaty balls. Yes.
Well, weather's getting better, so you know what can you do?
Well, maybe that's a part of it. We don't know. I guess that is the case. But so yes, and so Beeston. Again, link on there. Now there is what you can't see in this picture, but you can in the one previously. There is again a yellow sticker, and this one says Pooh Bear. So of course it relates, of course, back to this one where we had Where Are Pooh's Bananas. I'm so glad we got these. I'm so glad. But I bet their sand doesn't have what we have, and that's fingerprints.
Yes, I did said this to you yesterday, didn't I? There was a flurry of messages back and forth between Lord Lukan and I quite late last night on all these developments.
Absolutely, and it is quite amazing. So we can definitely, I think, link the Pooh Bear angle. Yes, okay, I'm convinced these people are the same person. Handwriting is very much the same. So I do believe, yes, cool. But are they the mystery banana person? I don't think we could definitively say. What do you think, Mr. Mustard?
I don't think you can definitively say that this is the banana person that we've been sort of pursuing over the last sort of couple of months. But as the original, what do you want to call it, like installation, let's say, of the items that you now have in your possession, where that got zero media attention because it was, a week after the bananas were there last in February, that got no coverage whatsoever. So the best way to do it is to do it again in the middle of town. That way, as long as you write bananas on it, someone's going to write an article about it. Because now, what with the additional drop of bananas in some other part of the town, and anything that is Beeston and bananas gets covered. And it all gets tied back to this, is it the mystery banana person? And it could just be somebody else messing about, getting involved.
a multiple sort of banana people.
Jumping on the bandwagon, so to speak.
Yeah. I guess the logical sort of collective noun for banana people would be a bunch, but I think that's too loose.
I quite like that. We're pursuing a bunch of banana people.
Yeah, that'd be the logical thing to do, I suppose, wouldn't it? But I'd like something like an investigation of banana people or something. Like is it vultures? They're a parliament, are they, or something like that?
Vultures a parliament? I don't know. You see, no, I can't be furiously googling stuff while I'm on with you.
That's probably one of the cleaner things we've had you Google.
Exactly.
That one's not going to get the FBI warning flash up.
No. Oh, it's a committee.
Well, I got to say a quick hello to everybody in the comments over there. Thank you so much. I see these comments coming up, and I didn't address them, so better do that. Because hello, Mountain Mama, good to see you. We've got GSP. Hope everything goes all right for you tomorrow. I know you've got a big day thing going on tomorrow. Good. I hope you're well. Lady Flutterby, dearest lady. Good hello to you too. Oh, Lord Mustard, you're in there as well.
I know. I thought I'd dive in while I was waiting for you.
There we go.
I've got a lot less hair in that picture, it seems.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, thank you so much for joining us, everybody that is watching. Hello to you. Thank you for all your things that you're doing over there. Thank you very much. So that is kind of item number one. Yes, this new thing, which has appeared. So I'm still not sure now. I'm not sure now. We've got an appearance at Albert Road, which I think is fake. We've got the appearance at Abbey Road, and now the town centre. I mean, are we supposed to now spread ourselves this thinly? We are going to have to come up with a super amazing thing. We shall have to get all the banana hunters, I think, on this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How far are your subscribers? You said they're mostly American.
Yeah. Well, I'd say, well, actually, it varies. Actually, on TikTok, actually, our audience is 60% male, and age between 25 and 35. And the audience over on YouTube is it's like 80% female, and the majority from Canada and Serbia. Weirdly, appeared as top watchers of the show. Yeah, it was Serbia.
I mean, it's not necessarily close if you want to try and organise some kind of flash mob to descend on Beeston.
Everybody come over, yeah, everybody come over to Beeston. But yeah, I think it's really interesting. But there are more things happening. There are more things happening. I think what we need to do with Banana Person is gain their trust and know that we're not gonna go messing. They can still do what they want. I just want to know all about it. I want to talk to you and find out interesting things and how amazing they view the life. So that would be amazing. But we do now. Also, in the flurry of messages that Lord Mustard and I were exchanging yesterday, was a different article. It was this one that he chucked over to me here. So here it is. It's in the Beeston street art section over here. And there's this post here by a person, Jeannie O'Shea. I think she does this art thing. So good job to you. Thank you, Jeannie, for posting this stuff. And it is here, a delightful artwork. And it says, can you guess the location? Well, what do you think, Lord Mustard? As a hazard a guess at where this delightful new artwork has been installed.
Well, if it's not, it can't be Abbey Road. Well, Abbey Road is a very long road, isn't it? So did it say where it is?
Yeah.
Is it Abbey Road? I didn't go that far into it. Or is it where the fake ones, the fake bananas were dropped? Because that was on.
No,
that was on one of these little electrical boxes, wasn't it?
That was a flat top, though. It's a flat top box. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to pop a plate on this one.
No,
but
just kind of slide off.
Yeah, so location, don't know. I mean, I have actually sent an email to this Jeannie person, so hopefully I'll be able to ask her directly. But of course, before I get to this next bit, I'm going to show you this bit. It is, of course, an artwork by a person called Face the Strange. I'm not sure if that's a Bowie reference.
I think it's Star Trek.
Oh, I can hear your keyboard furious there.
So it's a band. I think it's an episode of Star Trek Discovery as well. That I sort of came up with all these things when I was looking for it yesterday.
Good man. Oh, GSP says I could be there in 3 days. Hop over.
Weeks to prepare.
Absolutely. I love the GSP. She's got a lion in her thing. Yeah, you are a lion. Be a lion. Yeah, we love GSP. Yeah, we need to replicate the suit and wear it next time. Well, do you know what? It's a bit plain for it. I don't have anything that plain.
I don't have anything sort of dark blue. It's a bit.
I don't own that tie for sure. I could put something. Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't.
I have something very akin, but honest to God, it's yellow.
Yeah, do you know this is the most plain jacket I own. I guess you can kind of see the pattern in it, but yeah, this is the plainest thing, except for a funeral jacket. That's the only
yeah, it gives off the wrong sort of message. I think.
The wrong vibe, that isn't it? Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, is this person? So people have been even I even commented on it myself. A delightful thing. But it's of course by a person called Face the Strange. Now I'll show you this person over here. Here they are. This is their Facebook. Do go and visit this person and have a little look at their work and stuff. They also do some cool merch too. So go and have a look at this person. They're very, very nice and very nice person. The reason why I know, of course, is because they're quite happy to talk to us. They replied to my message today, which is fantastic. The first one of the banana-related sort of things that is replied. So that's
quite prompt as well, isn't it? That was quite quick. So used to just sort of sending messages into a black hole, and to hear something back's quite heartwarming.
Yeah, even the press are ignoring me now. They're leaving me on red. Except for the nice guy who asked me for footage the other day. Where was he from? He was from, I think, from BBC, wherever he was from. He was quite nice. He left a thumbs up. So, at least he sort of gave me some sort of engagement. You know what I mean? Rather than just sort of like coming along and then going. But you know, it was fine. It was fine. Anyway, so this man here is this person, of course, I shouldn't assume anything. Is prepared to do an interview with us. Not live, because we don't want to, we don't want to jeopardize or in any way sort of like, we don't want to harm their anonymity.
We're not here to unmask anybody. We're here to just understand motivations.
Brace your banana. Yes, absolutely. So I'm very excited about that. I've got so many questions about everything. So clear an hour at some point. What I'm thinking we'll do, of course, because I don't want, obviously, don't want to have their voice or anything like that. And I'm going to get Lord Mustard here. Although I haven't asked him yet. I should ask him.
Oh, good. Here we go.
I'm going to get him to read the line of the Face the Strain. So you can do your best dramatic sort of voice for that, Lord Mustard.
Cool. I can play on with that. What does a lime person sound like?
A lime sharp.
Well, he's got a lime for a head.
Yeah. I wonder why lime.
I don't know.
This is something we're going to have to ask, isn't it? Absolutely. Oh, a GSP's allergic to bananas. Oh, what a nightmare. It's like one of the most accessible fruits too, like, bananas, strawberries, that sort of thing. Oh, yes. Please do like, share, subscribe, follow, bash the screen. Bashing the screen apparently is really good. So do that. That'd be lovely. Thank you very much. What I've got is 125 over on TikTok. 127. There we are. Delightful. There's a few of us here today. So let's have a little look at his work. So here it is. Yes, it's sort of, I don't know how, I wouldn't want to describe his work without insulting the guy or woman, whatever. So I'm not going to attempt to do that. But here is their work. It's sort of like, modern Dada in a way, if you wanted to sort of try to stick it in a kind of pigeonhole. But yes, there we go. This is the person, and we shall be. Keeps you from getting scurvy, says Lady Butterboy. Thank you very much. Or limey. Yes, maybe that's it. See, this is why we have you guys around to give us suggestions like that. Limey. See? Brilliant. We like that. Yes, indeed. So, so do stay tuned for that. We will be bringing you an actual banana artist that I can't wait to show to you. Yes, that'd be amazing. Right. Do you think I've missed anything there, Lord Mustard? Do you think there's anything else we need to go on that one? Have I covered it?
No, I think that's pretty much as far as we've gotten with it, isn't it? The new teddy bear, tying it back to Winnie the Pooh, but a lot more visible because it didn't make any papers last time. So let's stick it where people can trip over it and people pay attention.
Yeah, that's it. It was I'm looking forward to go to pursuing this further. And our next steps should be fun. We'll make this fun. And I love the way they're playing along. Brilliant. Love it. Fantastic. Love it. So for the last, we've got a little bit over 10 minutes left. So for those little bits there, I wanted to introduce you to a concept that I found slightly bizarre. I'm going to take you on a very small rabbit hole into something called Looksmaxxing. Now, I'd never heard such phrase, Looksmaxxing.
I can't say I have. No. That's a new one on me, but we are old, remember? So
well, it is in some way connected to aging, actually, which is a delightful segue. Thank you. That was good. And it starts off here with this headline here: men turn to bizarre eyelash hack in Looksmaxxing, trend in a bid to look less feminine. Yes, indeed. Videos of men shaving their eyelashes off are going viral online, and the internet is freaking out, apparently. Yeah, well, we hadn't heard of it.
It's a big explosion of coverage of these bald-eyed people. Oh, no.
Bald-eyed people. I'm not. I know having hairy eyes isn't exactly. You go, what bald eyes? That sounds.
If they can make up phrases, there's no reason why we can't. Sure.
Yeah. Well, I'd fleck a kefti with you on that one. Yes. So while we're all guilty of trying weird tricks to improve our appearances, I've got to say I'm not one of these. Are you one of these, Mustard?
I am not. I hide most of my appearance under a beard, so it's it's not really something.
Yay for beards, though. Yay for beards.
Chase.
For example, it gives toothpaste on spots. Now, I've not heard of that. I remember my sister once put a clove of garlic on her face overnight. woke up like Frankenstein or some sort of zombie-looking thing in the morning. You know, it's like, guess you don't go sticking garlic on your face. Anyway, but people have taken it way too far, apparently. Social media has been horrified. Social media is always horrified about something. At the discovery of a new bizarre trend. Yes, so they literally do. That's clearly not the person. They do literally do shave their eyebrows. I did have a link to one there, but I think it's disappeared. So that was quite a term that caused me some sort of interest. What the hell is a Looksmaxxing? So on further, I think we've got a person here who got addicted to Looksmaxxing, and I wasn't quite sure what that entails. It says there's a whole world of maxing that you can be doing, not just your looks. You can do many other things. But here is Ksenia Didic, 21. She got hooked on a trend called Looksmaxxing, which involves drastically altering your appearance. There she is. We've got a picture of her later. She doesn't actually look any different. So she had, unfortunately, went through a lot of, she was very insecure about her look. So she had, body dysmorphia or something like that when you think you're bigger than you are. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so she then turned to this thing called Looksmaxxing. And it doesn't stop at just those. You can also have puberty maxing, which I thought was rather horrific, and bone smash maxing. I'm trying to find the bit where she actually said that over here, but rather than just explain it to you. Here it is. Yes, dangerous bone smashing, for instance, encourages people to hit their faces with hammers. Yes. Had that crossed your mind, Lord Mustard? You're out there admiring your toolkit in the garden.
Well, I'll admire one toolkit. The bit that gets me is that it's the internet that suggests these things, and yet the article leads with the internet is in uproar because of people doing these things. So the internet says jump off a cliff, loads of teenagers do it, and then the internet goes, oh my god, why did they jump off a cliff? Like, they must have got the idea to hit themselves in the face with a steel hammer from somewhere.
Apparently it's great. And not only that, I have managed to locate the PDF that they sent out.
Is there an instruction manual?
There's an instruction in order to do this. So if you join their course and do whatever, you get sent a PDF on how to do various things, right? So I've managed to get this delightful piece. Let me scroll back up to the top. Hold on, I was enjoying this earlier. Here it is, the bone smashing guide, as according to Looksmaxxing. Yes, indeed, this is a thing.
Can you go back to the areas on the face?
Yes, there. Yep,
it says there. So that's here and here. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You got
For some reason, I have a hammer. So,
you know what? Weirdly enough,
wicked. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode.
I'm going to be banana shaped by tomorrow. I was also going to drill here. Actually, check out how modern and it works. Check out how modern man I am with me stuff. Yeah,
I like this. We'll be smashed up, perforated face by 4 o'clock, looking our best.
My piercing qualification now.
Exactly.
Just get you to sign a waiver. It'd be fine. Apparently, it's something called Wolf's Law. Some crazy guy, but I suppose actually Wolf's Law, I imagine, was something, and they've just adopted it like these sort of health people do. Don't they adopt these things? Self lobotomy. It says, excuse me. I think that is absolutely Lady Venus. Oh, good morning, Lady Venus. I'm not sure if I don't know if I missed you there, but more fucks for the Darwin Awards. Says Lady Venus. I totally agree with you there. 100% agree with you. So bone smashing is hitting your facial bones, for example, your chin, just in case you were wondering what your facial bone might be, to induce hypertrophy. Bone smashing is predicted on the principle of Wolf's Law, which states that bones will remodel themselves if they're put under pressure, which is kind of true. When I started fighting, you put your shins through a great deal of sort of reforming, don't you? You sort of break the bone, bring it back up again. So I know that kind of I know it's a thing, but to use it as a sort of medical tool.
Well, I can understand, like, if you break your arm and then it heals stronger than it was before you broke it, which is what Wolf's Law is. But doing it as a beautification process. I don't quite understand. Like smashing your cheekbones in so that you can alleviate your emotional stress is not really how the principle works. I don't think.
Yeah, that's it. It also actually is showing sort of like what's that, lateral movement, like compression injuries rather than smashy abouty injuries. just saying. And I love how they misspelled architecture here and they've just put a blob over it rather than rather than going for the house and changing it. But I know you're wondering, I mean, how do you go about this? I mean, do you do it twice a day after meals? Well, luckily they set out a schedule for you here, which is delightful. Let's have a look at the chin, actually, shall we? So if you'd like, I don't know, modifying chin, is that what we're doing?
It's literally a weekly schedule. Saturday and Sunday rest. That's amazing.
The thing is, it gets more intense as the week goes by. This is like beginner level. This is intro level face smashing. Okay. So beginner is 0 to 4 weeks. Okay, you're just you're a nobody, right? At this point, 0 to 4 weeks. Morning and after bed, stroke after bed. I gathered the same thing. Hit 30 to 40 minutes with low intensity, and at night time, again 30 to 40 minutes. Then on Tuesday, same again. Wednesday, you rest your face. Yes, that's kind of good. It kind of lets you off a little bit. You get a day of rest.
Lets the bruising clear up, surely.
Yeah, but then it comes back and gives you a bit more on the Friday, where it's 150 hits with low intensity, and perform 2 sets with 3 minutes rest in between. So what's that? 300 times you're going to hit yourself in the chin with a hammer. Okay. All right.
Sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
Perfectly reasonable thing. These are the people you go to for health advice, isn't it? If their toolkit contains Black and Decker, then I think you're in trouble here, aren't you? But here is where you hit it. Just in case, as you pointed out very rightly earlier, just in case you're not wondering. But yeah, that's just the pussy level intro. I mean, really, if you're a real face smasher, then you want the thing. Actually, before I get to that, I'm going to give you some guides. They give you some tips how to mitigate damage to a degree. Now, what do you think you would need to know? I know I've got it there, obviously. What might you need apply on the list of tips when smashing yourself in the face with a hammer, Mr. Mustard? What might you list?
Well, I quite like the thing, something to bite down on. Bite a towel when smashing your mandibles. That's the modern equivalent of a piece of gnarled wood that they'd give to a Civil War soldier before they carve his leg off on the battlefield, surely. The thing is, they've cut that sentence off too soon. It's like bite a towel when smashing the mandible in order to stifle your screams and not upset others within your household.
Yeah, and teeth. Mandibles, I believe, are in this area, aren't they? So
mandibles is all of your jaw and teeth area. So that's
it comes around the teeth. Oh, right, gotcha. I thought this became chin as you come.
So that'd be all your lower chin, all your jawline, and your upper lip.
That's insane, isn't it? Apply a moisturizer or paraffin. I'm imagining that's supposed to say free lubricant before smashing. Not smashing, prevent dryness. Because that's the last thing you want, isn't it? After smashing yourself in the face with it, it gives you terribly dry skin. What are you expecting? Like a tenderizing kind of thing?
Basically what you're doing, isn't it?
Smashing your cheeks into submission. Yeah. Skincare is a must and compulsory if you had skin problems like acne or hyperpigmentation. All right, cool.
I think that's going to be the least of your skincare problems, isn't it? Surely.
It's more of your mental health care, I think you should be worried about. But moderate swelling and pain is completely normal, really. If bleeding, then chances of that you're hitting too hard. If it's sustained crunching noise, you're hitting too hard.
Is smashing yourself in the face with a hammer causing you some damage to the surrounding area?
Yeah,
you might be doing it wrong.
Not moisturising properly. That's what it is. More is not always better. Yeah, and it also gives you a list. The list of stuff stuff to happen. Number one, a hammer. Number two, Vaseline. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't list face on this thing as well. But yeah, there you go. We're aiming to hit the supraorbal brow ridge. There you go. So change the face of your orbit. It'll give you a really pronounced like brow. You'll be like a Neanderthal man.
You'd be like a 1980s action movie henchman, wouldn't you? Surely. Something out of Mad Max.
That would be the ultimate Chad look, wouldn't it? I want to be chadded up, please. Yes, just to the chin and the cheeks is fine. Yeah. Be careful hitting areas to make sure you don't hit your eyes. Avoid the eyes. That's pretty sensible. Don't hit too hard. And mild. Yeah. Anyway, so anyway, that's only a beginner week. Here we are. We've got down to the when you're a little bit more into it. So the second to fourth week. So apparently, but it said 0 to 4 you're not very good, but 2 to 4 you're slightly better. So there's a blurry patch between the sort of 3 and 4 weeks, I guess. This one you do 100 times, resting for 2 minutes, and then repeat 2 times. Can you believe that? 100. So you're hitting yourself 200 times a day.
Keep reading. It gets worse.
Yeah. On the Wednesday, up it within a day. You don't hang around, do you? Well, I mean, you hit yourself in the face with a hammer.
You hit yourself in the face with a hammer 200-300 times. Sure, in 2 days' time, you can take it for a good 400 or 500 times, surely.
Yeah, just let the surgeons reform your face. And some Squidward. Yeah, so, but Friday, of course, Fridays and Tuesdays, you don't hit yourself in the face, but you pay for it big time on Saturday with 250 times, but you only repeat it once. You don't repeat it once. I'm going to say okay, so that's 2. So these are doing 3. Oh, my goodness me. And Sunday you get to rest again. Well, there you go. Blimey, yes. And again, so it seems to be, blimey, look at this. If you're a full-on 10-week plus person, on your Sunday, 1,000 times on a Sunday. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? There's some suggested foods. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And take melatonin supplements for better sleep, presumably to handle the pain. For that, yeah, there you go. Here's some results. That's no way.
That's not the same person.
He also got rid of his Adam's apple at the same time.
Exactly. Plus, it's got the sort of the slump thing. That's like the male hair dye in the adverts. When they're grey, they look really, really miserable. And then as soon as they've dyed their hair, they're all sort of sunshine and rainbows.
That's it,
and
yes.
It's kind of the same thing as it's like slump. My face isn't good enough. And now it's like, no, posture's perfect too. Like someone cracking him in the small of his back as well.
Thing is as well, okay, you look great, but now you've got mild brain damage. I think I'll take cognitive ability over looks any day.
Exactly.
But
none of your hands fit.
Yeah. She's also got a testosterone boosting video. What to do? Kick yourself in the nuts. You're gonna hammer your
what you'll need: hammer, bag of nuts.
My goodness me. Yeah, you don't want to know, do you? You don't want to know on that one. Let's do one last little story before we go, shall we? Let's just do this quite quickly. It was across the news that Beloved. This one is coincides with that. I'll try it again. There's a new documentary out on Netflix arriving soon, I do believe, about Barney, or rather the voice of Barney. And what I certainly hadn't realised was that he was the victim, of course, of death threats. Here we are over here. Yes, the star of Beloved's 90 TV show reveals horrific death threats. Yeah, of course, he was just a voice, not the actual the dinosaur himself. Anyway, so running from 1992 to 2010, Barney and friends followed the titular character, a purple anthropomorphic Tyrannosaurus Rex who shared educational messages through songs and dance. Yes, there we go. What's his name? He was nominated for a Grammy. So the voice man, I forget what his name is Oh, no, not Bob. Anyway, so he was talking on a radio show. And he said, when I was nominated for a Grammy, imagine that, Barney getting a Grammy. A local radio station said, "Hey, this is great," he recalled. Then someone called in and said, "I wish I could get my hands around the neck of that guy. I would really like to take him out." And of course, it didn't stop there. With the rise of the internet, of course, his email address was out there, and he was getting people sending him emails that were threatening him and his family with horrible death and dismemberment and terrible things, he says, when speaking on the Generation Barney podcast. Wow. He went on to call the experiences frightening and spoke about another one that left him unsettled. Yes, indeed. So, although he uses phrases like this, I remember going to a luncheon once. A luncheon. Yeah. Luncheon. Yeah. You deserve it just for using that word. If it's not followed by meat, then, yeah, we're not going with that. I remember going to luncheon once and they got us sat at a table. I said I'd been the musical director on Barney. And this one guy, I'm sure he was well-meaning, said, "Wow, my kids loved you, but I just wanted to kill you." So yeah, I thought, so his name is Bob West. There we go. That was the name of the guy. So he did, of course, face some terrible things from the children as well. I would have loved to have actually read a few of like the death threats you get from a 5-year-old or whatever it is. It's quite good though that these kids so young are sending emails. It's
exactly. Builds up their communication skills.
Yeah, that's it. There's some technological literacy. It's very important. Even if it's telling him you are a doo-doo head. Or whatever it was called. But that wasn't the strangest things, of course, that people have threatened. No. I thought for our last little part, we're going to look at the some of the most strange things that people have been threatened with or by. As we pop over to here, one of my favourite threats here on this particular sign: unattended children will be giving an energy drink and not to swear. I need one of those in my house. I did like that very much. There's this particular one here, translated from, I don't know what that is. Looks like when AI tries to write your name or something, isn't it? If you are not disabled and you park here, you soon will be. That's how you do it, isn't it? No messing about some little picture. Yeah, do that. Where was another? I quite like this thing. So here it's shut the fuck up before I open a Nature Valley bar on your bed. Bastard! Bastardly. How could you do that? I like this one. I'll just finish with this one. It says, "To the current person outbidding me on my first house, I know where you're about to live. Cease this fuckery." Which I like very much. So thank you to all of you that are joining us. Nearly 200 over there on TikTok. Hello, thank you for joining us and do all that sort of stuff. Thank you so much. And everybody here over at the Manor in YouTube land as well. It's been a pleasure to have you all over. And of course, huge thank you to Lord Mustard, of course, as ever, for joining me on these little trips. And we will, of course, be bringing you any more updates of the banana-y thing. Yes, please, do subscribe and click the likey, share it with your friends. Yes, if I don't see you before, do please take care of yourself. Stay beautiful. And love number 3. I know, I've got my own ending again. I always do that. Right.
You never get it right. I'm going to get it printed for you so you can put it behind your monitor.
Anyway, so you take care of yourself.